whilst it is in human nature to engage in conversation with others, to be friendly, unfortunately, this is not the time to do that. So even if you run into your next door neighbour in the shopping centre, in the Coles, whilst you're at Coles, Woolworths or Aldi or any other grocery shop, don't start up a conversation. Now is the time for minimising your interactions with others. Even if you've got a mask, do not think that affords total protection. We want to be absolutely sure that as we go about our daily lives, we do not come into contact with anyone else that would pose a risk.
This news from Australia that now they say don't talk to your neighbor or anyone else if you see them out and about is what I call a world gone mad. This is about you complying. That's what it's about. It's about control. And they want to see how far they can push you. And the more you comply, the more they're going to bring you more mandates, the more they will try to control you. It's really that simple. It's not complicated. And because of some of the people that are completely aboard, completely brainwashed by the use of fear, this outlet of news media, not helping at all, because it's dividing people, it's polarizing the world, not just the nation. Obviously, this is coming from Australia. And this is not going to stop because we have idiots that just believe anything the news tells them. And if you see their Facebook pages, that's what it's about. They're just repeating what the news says, and they act like they're geniuses. Do some research, they say. Where's your research? It's so silly. But it seems like, I've been on Facebook for 2 weeks now. It seems like anybody with a Facebook page, it just becomes a legend in their own mind. They become knowledgeable just about anything, whether it's politics or medicine, vaccination. They just know it all. They don't realize what they're doing. But this is how they control. It's been done in history through fear. They can control you. And it's so sad because I think you and I that are older can come out of this, if we ever going to come out of it. Who's going to be affected are the children, the kids. They're going to be scarred for life. Psychologically, I don't think they can recover. And maybe that's what they're after. These mandates, when I see kids wearing masks, it honestly breaks my heart. Like nobody relies on God pulling them through. A 99.98% covering rate of anybody who gets COVID. It doesn't make any sense. You could take your car and drive and get hit by a bus and die. People die. They die from alcoholism, from depression, from suicide, from smoking, from malaria. Way more than this virus. But the way they're portraying this is people dropping dead in the streets. I don't see anybody dropping dead just like that. But it is what it is. I kind of got tired of talking to people about this, but you'll eventually wake up, hopefully. If we ever come out of it, I tell you, nobody's going to be affected by this horrific pandemic than the kids, because they're being conditioned while they're young. You see, we can come out of it because we remember what normal is. I don't think we'll ever go back to normal. We're just going to become like zombies. That's the fact. They keep introducing us to a new normal, another normal. But because we're adults and we remember the past, we can somewhat differentiate. But these kids that are going to school, they see the whole scene of masks and vaccines, and and just nothing normal about it, they're going to be scarred. How do they come out of it? How do we recondition them to what the real normal is, because they've never seen it? Do you understand? Yeah. So keep tooting, keep promoting this technocrats agenda. You morons, you idiots. I can't hold myself anymore because you're so stupid. It kills me that people are still stupid. They're dumbed down. You have a page that talks about politics, and the next page they talk about silly things, like they want to have fish and corn, and what they're doing at the mall. Anyway, I should stop now while I'm ahead. But it is what it is. I hope God intervene. I don't think anybody's going to save us from this except God, to be honest with you.